Go blue or go home. That's right, it's time for a Blu-ray update today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back, and greetings everyone, because I just realized I forgot to say that before. Alrighty, so what's new in the wonderful world of Blu-ray? Well, first off, Annetta got, she actually bought this for herself as a birthday present. Her birthday was a little earlier this month. This is one that she's been wanting for a very long time. One of her childhood favorites, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing it too, because I saw this a few times as a kid and thought it was pretty cool, and haven't seen it in a long time, so I am talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original with good old Gene Wilder. Now this is a beautiful digibook edition from Warner. Some people don't like the digibooks, but I like them a lot. I think they're very classy. So it comes in the gold wrapper and it has like the candy sort of motif there. If we take a quick peek here, you can see the book is quite nice. It's got all kinds of behind the scenes info and photos and stuff like that, so it's very cool. And there you go. And recently Annetta found a Wonka bar, an actual Wonka bar. Where is it here? I just saw a picture of it. There we are. Yeah, the actual Wonka bar. She found one at the there's a place in town called the English Sweet Shop, and it has British candies, and I guess they have a whole line of Willy Wonka candy, and one of them was the Wonka bar, so she was quite excited about that. Okay, and then for myself, I picked up a couple of movies that I've been wanting for a while. First we got Mel Brooks' Blazing Saddles, another one that I hadn't seen in a long time. I was trying to find a Young Frankenstein as well, but I didn't see it in stock, so I'll probably pick that one out fairly soon. But great movie. This is a pretty nice Blu-ray edition too. It has a whole bunch of extras. It's got some additional scenes. It's got scene-specific commentary by Mel Brooks himself. It's got a couple of documentaries, one called Back in the Saddle and another called Intimate Portrait of Madeline Kahn. Just an excerpt, apparently. I guess it's part of a larger documentary. It also has the 1975 pilot episode, Black Bart, which was a proposed TV series spin-off that I guess never got past the pilot. So anyway, you get the Black Bart pilot on here as well, and finally you get the theatrical trailer. So there you go. So the movie itself is in 1080p high definition, and the special features are 480. So that's pretty good. If you're wondering what's on the Willy Wonka set, I actually have no idea because they don't list it in the book. These usually have a piece of paper on the back that tells you, but I guess Annetta threw it away because she just wanted to keep the book. So I have no idea what's on here, but I would assume it's a fairly decent extras package because Warner usually does a nice job with these digibook editions. So there you go. Then I picked up one of my longtime favorites from good old John Carpenter and Kurt Russell, Big Trouble in Little China. Now, those of you who have been viewers for a while will know that I had the DVD edition of this, the single disc DVD edition. And I really wanted to get the double disc edition because it was the one that had all the extras. Well, as far as I'm aware, this Blu-ray edition does actually replicate all of the extras from the two-disc edition. So it's a beautiful transfer. Film grain left intact the way it should be. Same with Blazing Saddles, by the way. It's a beautiful, proper transfer with all the natural film grain present and looks great. I checked these out on my computer monitor, by the way. I still have a standard def TV, but I took a look at some selections of all of these on the computer monitor to check, and sticking my face right up to the screen to see. And even on that, you could tell. I mean, you could see tons and tons of detail that you can't normally see in standard def. So in terms of special features here, we've got audio commentary by John Carpenter and Kurt Russell. These guys do the best commentaries, I swear. Like when they get together and do a commentary. The first one of theirs I ever heard was actually the one they did for Escape from New York, which I think was actually the first one they ever did. Back when I had the special edition Laserdisc edition. I now have the special edition DVD, which finally re-released that commentary. Previous editions on DVD did not. So anyway, I've not actually listened to the commentary on this one. They also did one for The Thing, which is another great commentary. So really looking forward to listening to that, because those two together doing commentaries is just a hoot. Some people have said they love their commentaries so much they should have them do commentaries on every movie ever, even if it's something they had nothing to do with. So they're just so entertaining to listen to. It's got an all-new 5.1 DTS isolated score track, so you can listen to all of the music. I forget, I think it was John Carpenter did the music for this. John Carpenter and Alan Howarth, yeah, so they collaborate on quite a few John Carpenter's movies. So you can listen to the score. It's got a bunch of deleted scenes. It has an extended ending. Some people were all excited because they heard in some preview information, like several months before this came out, that it was going to have an extended version of the movie, but it actually does not. It just has an extended ending as a bonus feature. Then it's got a vintage featurette from 1987, a music video, an interview with Richard Edlund, special effects guy, trailers and TV spots, and a behind-the-scenes gallery. So, plus it's a beautiful transfer of the movie. Did I mention that already? Yeah, so this is really a great addition for fans of Big Trouble in Little China, and I cannot possibly recommend it highly enough. I should tell you what I got these for, actually. Let's see, what was it here? This one, because, you know, Blu-ray is just so expensive. It's just way too expensive. $10, or sorry, $9.99. $15. And this isn't even that old of a release. So $15, $10-15. That's less than most DVDs when they come out for the first time. Alright, so now yes, that was on sale, but that's the point, is Blu-ray, like DVD, has sales. So don't give me this it's too expensive stuff, because it's only too expensive if you're paying for, you know, if you're paying full price for something and not waiting for it to go on sale. I mean, it's your own damn fault if it's too expensive. Just wait for the sales. Wait for the sales! Alright, so next up. You guys knew I was going to get this one after my raves about the first season. Season 2 of Star Trek, the original series. And I left the price tag on here. Season sets are too expensive, but given all that you get, I really don't mind shelling out for them, because it's you know, usually a difference of about $20 between the DVD and Blu-ray editions. And that's about right for Star Trek. The Star Trek season sets now on DVD go for about $60 a pop. So this is $80. Now, this is not a good deal. I just got this because for $80 because it was the cheapest price in town, and I didn't feel like special ordering it. If you go onto Amazon, I actually saw these going for about $53. So there you go. So there's definitely deals out there. And for $53, this is a great set. I mean, this is just as deluxe as the previous set. In addition to the episodes and your standard sort of selection of extras, and again, it lets you switch back and forth between the remastered and original effects. It also has a special Tribbles disc. Now, of course, this season is where the, you know, probably one of the most famous episodes, The Trouble with Tribbles, is. And they put that on its own disc. And then as a bonus feature, they have More Tribbles, More Troubles, the episode of the animated series that was sort of a sequel to that episode. And then they also have Trials and Tribulations, the Deep Space Nine crossover episode, which was kind of an homage to the original series. And I think they did some kind of anniversary thing. I forget what anniversary that would have been. Maybe 30th or something. I don't know. Anyway, so they've got all those on a special Tribbles disc. So it's like there's one disc devoted entirely to all things Tribbles. So if you're a Tribbles fan, you can't go wrong with that. So if you see on the back there, you can see a little, that's the animated episode there. So as far as I know, the animated episode and the Deep Space Nine episode are just up-converts of standard def. They're not actually true high definition. I don't actually, well, I know that the Deep Space Nine episode is. I don't know that the animated episode is high def or not, like true high def. Like if they still have the film masters of those or not, I actually don't know. I'd be very surprised if they didn't, though, because Paramount seems to like to hang on to the masters of their Star Trek stuff. Yeah, so Star Trek Original Series Season 2. Pick it up if you liked the first one. And the third season is coming out next month, so they're actually going to have all 3 seasons out before the end of the year, which is great. For those of you watching this years from now, this is being filmed in November of 2009, so next month would be December of 2009. That's what I'm referring to. And finally, what many people, myself included, say is one of the greatest television series ever made, The Prisoner, the complete series on Blu-ray. fully remastered from the original 35mm film prints. I looked at just a few snippets of this over on the computer monitor, and this is just as jaw-dropping, if not more so, as the Star Trek ones. Now, this is an example of, you know, just how good old material can look on Blu-ray. Now, the whole thing, just like the Star Trek episodes, is pillar boxed, 16:9, with 4:3 image in the middle. So that is the correct way to watch 4:3 aspect ratio material on a 16:9 display. Which means, unfortunately, like the Star Trek ones, if you're watching it on a standard def 4:3 display, it will appear window boxed. So, because basically it's a 16:9 image pillar box on the side, so you have like the image in a square in the middle. But if you got a 16:9 display, which is really what this is formatted for and intended to be viewed on, you'll just have the pillar boxing, which is the correct way to view it. So this is loaded. This is absolutely loaded. What do we got on here? Newly remixed 5.1 surround sound for all 17 episodes, in addition to the original mono tracks. Don't Knock Yourself Out, a feature-length documentary. It's like a 95-minute documentary. I've watched most of the extras on this already. Chronicling the production of The Prisoner, told by those involved in its creation. 2 brand new featurettes, The Pink Prisoner and You Make Sure It Fits, which is basically an interview with one of the guys who played number 2, and specifically Peter Wingard, who was also in the Flash Gordon movie. I forget his character's name. He was Ming's right-hand man in the Flash Gordon movie, the one with the mask. And then You Make Sure It Fits is an interview with the music editor, and he talks about the whole process of adding music and selecting music and such back in the 60s for television. A promo for AMC's The Prisoner miniseries. This was the recent remake, the 6-episode remake miniseries that was on AMC just this past month. Yes, I have seen it, and I'll probably do a review of it at some point, because I have a few things to say about that. This is kind of like my Blade Runner of TV. Okay, I have so much to say about The Prisoner that I'll probably do like a series of videos about it over the course of, you know, the next few years or whatever. Newly restored original edit of Arrival, which is the premiere episode, with an optional music-only soundtrack featuring Wilfred Joseph's complete and abandoned score. That's pretty cool. I've not watched that yet, but that's sort of a big bonus for fans who may have the old DVD editions. There's a couple of reasons to get this if you have the DVD editions. First off, it's a night and day quality difference. It really is. I mean, if you got a Blu-ray player and a high-def TV, this will blow you away. I mean, Port Merion, where it was filmed, where that was basically used as a location for The Village, looks fantastic. I mean, the level of detail is just staggering in this. And this is just from what I could tell on my 21.5-inch monitor. So I can only imagine how much more stunning it would be on a larger display and how much more detail you would see. So, yeah, if you're a fan of the show, you really owe it to yourself to get this Blu-ray set, even if you have the old DVD set. So the old DVD set was, quite frankly, crap quality, and this is such an upgrade. I cannot begin to stress. Additionally, you have the original edit of The Chimes of Big Ben, which I have seen. I actually have it on VHS and have for a while. Production crew audio commentaries on 7 key episodes, trailers for all the episodes, archive of textless material, including the title sequence with clean themes by Ron Grainer, which is the one that was used, Wilfred Josephs, and Robert Farnon. Actually, I think the clean theme on this one might be an alternate version of the ultimately used theme by Ron Grainer. Ron Grainer, by the way, was also the guy who did the theme for Doctor Who. He was like the theme music guy for British television in the 60s. He was like the Henry Mancini of TV themes in Britain. Commercial break bumpers, an image archive with over 1,200 stills, a production paperwork archive featuring scripts, call sheets, and press releases as a DVD-ROM feature. So I should mention this is 5 discs. The first 4 are Blu-rays, which have all 17 episodes spread across them, and all the high-def extras. And then the 5th disc is actually a DVD, which has the featurette and a whole bunch of other stuff on there. So, yeah, it's great. It's a great set. So there you go. How's that for a mini in-depth DVD review? I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, is when I do these updates, I'll just quickly give you a rundown of the features and stuff, and first impressions. So yeah, Annette and I have been watching this one. This has been occupying all our time lately, and working our way through it, because I've seen all 17 episodes a countless number of times. I actually have it. I still have my Laserdisc set of it, and I'll probably still keep the Laserdisc set just because I'm an obsessive Prisoner fan. But she's never seen the last few episodes of it, so she's dying to see how it ends. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff! And by the way, even if you saw the AMC remake and thought it sucked, do not judge the original by the remake, because they are very, very different. And the original is so much better, honestly. That's basically all I'll say about that at this point. And I'll do some kind of in-depth thing later. Alrighty, so that's it for the Blu-ray updates. Oh, one more thing. Might as well throw this one in here. Little video game update. Annetta and I were over at EB Games, and she picked up Lego Batman for $14.99. Can't go wrong there. We love the Lego games. They're so much fun. We play Lego Star Wars quite a bit. One of the great things about the Lego games is you can play co-op. And it has a great co-op system, actually, where you can just drop in or drop out and play 2 players. So basically, I've been playing Batman, she's been playing Robin, and we've just been having a blast with it. We've done the first, I don't know, we've only done like the first couple levels. We barely scratched the surface of it so far. But love the Lego games. The Lego game. Like, I didn't expect to love these games as much as I do, but they're just so much fun. And they're quite funny too, like the cutscenes and everything are quite entertaining. So there you go. So Lego Batman, lots of fun. So basically that just leaves, I think, Lego Indiana Jones, and then we'll have all the Lego movie games. So we'll probably pick that one up at some point just to complete the collection, plus we love Indiana Jones. Yeah, I had the demo of this and the Indiana Jones one a while ago, and we played the hell out of both of them, and we've been wanting to get these for a while. And as I say, we really enjoy the Star Wars one. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. Lots of new stuff. Will we ever have time to watch all of it? Well, I'm sure we will eventually, but yeah. Anyway, I'll do some in-depth reviews of some of those. Like I say, I want to talk about The Prisoner more, and I'll probably do an in-depth on Star Trek Season 2 to see how it fares in comparison to the superb Season 1 set. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. So until next time, I'm waving too early. That's it from me to you for now. So until next time, there's the wave. Sayonara! Actually, more of a salute. Oh, you're probably wondering what I paid for it. $90. Yeah, this baby wasn't on sale. It's a new release, wasn't discounted, and only one place in town had it in stock. But that said, that's still cheaper than the DVD set. I saw in the same store the complete series on DVD. The DVD set went for $160. Screw that. I'll take my $90 Blu-ray over the $160 DVD. Yeah. So it ain't cheap, but it's worth it. And it's not often that I'll shell out that much for such a short series. But The Prisoner is just so unique and so good and just so damn rewatchable that I had no problem in this case. Plus, as I say, it's cheaper than the DVD set. So there you go. Another case of the Blu-ray being vastly superior quality, not just for it being on Blu-ray, but the fact there's a whole new transfer over the DVD version, and being cheaper. So go figure. But you know, Blu-ray is just too expensive.